recording live la idu kuda vastundi idu enduku display recording lo chala vastunda vastuna live ఉన్నప్పుడు live screen record అవుతుంది screen లో record అవుతుంది
Good morning everyone. All the students occupy the front seats, please. Those who are sitting back, occupy the front seats, students.
నమస్తే ఇప్పుడు మన Z150 లైవ్ ఇచ్చిన అయితే డిస్ప్లే మన రికార్డింగ్ చేసిన బట్టి లైవ్లో నడుస్తుంది అనమాట. అది జిల్లా డిస్ప్లే సెట్టింగ్ కదా. ఇప్పుడు మనము Z150 లైవ్ ఇచ్చినాము.
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ రెస్పెక్టెడ్ dignitaries, dear students, esteemed faculty and proud parents. On behalf of Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, it's my immense pleasure and honor to extend warm welcome to the newly joined first MBBS students at Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, a beautiful campus in the Gadkesar Road, and it is affiliated to Anurag University and approved from NMC for the MBBS. So before we go into the other ceremonies, we'll start with the student testimonial. So I request Dr. Yona sir to call one by one student so that they will share their academic achievements, including the achievements of academic and as well as extracurricular activities. So I request Dr. Yona sir, please call the students one by one. They will share their achievements at Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. So I request student, first MBBS students, Dr. Shravya, Ms. Shravya.
Good morning, one and all. May I now call upon Mr. Rohan Bhattacharya, the overall topper of first MBBS.
Well, how times have changed. Last year I was sitting amongst you in the last row there, and right now I'm up here congratulating you students and your parents who must be so proud of you for getting through such a difficult exam. Good morning to everyone and all present here, to the respectable people sitting here, and to my fellow juniors and colleagues. Myself, Rohan Bhattacharya, I'm the overall topper of first year MBBS and the physiology topper, and I hail from a distant state in the northeastern part of India, namely Meghalaya, Shillong. And I'm pretty sure many of you here are coming from distant states and are being dropped here by your parents, expecting to lead a new life by yourself. So let me give you an overview of what you'll be experiencing in this upcoming year. You'll be dealing with 3 subjects: anatomy, physiology and biochemistry. All 3 departments will give you excellent amount of learner-worthy information that might elevate your academics to a very high level. But among all the academic stress, I feel like as a batch we've also enjoyed every single moment in our first year of MBBS, starting from biochemistry department organizing quizzes, physiology department organizing role plays, and even anatomy department having dissection. We get used to the smell of formalin. In my personal experience, anatomy and biochemistry were my favorite subjects. Physiology was my weakest spot in the beginning, but as the years progressed, I was consistent, I was regular, and consistency got me through my toughest battles. And also believing in God, trusting in God got me through my toughest battles. At last, I would just like to say that help will be given to those who ask for it. So your seniors are always approachable with any kind of help you need. I personally thank all the people sitting here for giving me this opportunity to be able to speak. And that's the end of my speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Rohan. We now have the anatomy topper. This is shared by 2 students. May I call upon Ms. Shravya to give her testimonial.
Good morning to our respected Dean Ma'am, distinguished dignitaries, honorable faculty members, my seniors, my friends, dear juniors, and to all the proud parents gathered here. I'm Shravya from 2nd year, and it's an absolute honor to stand here today and express my deep gratitude to the institute and the first year faculty. It is my dream come true to top in anatomy, and I owe all of this to God and the anatomy department's incredible support to make the subject simple, interesting through vigorous training, caring, and through many activities like treasure hunt, drawing competition, model making, rangoli competition, and body painting. May it be dissection, histology, osteology, embryology, or gross anatomy, all the components were perfectly drilled into my head by the anatomy department. The more I learned, the more I saw the hand of God in every detail of human body, fearfully and wonderfully made. I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for placing me in this prestigious institute and being there with me in all my endeavors. I also thank our Dean Ma'am for motivating us to always strive for excellence. Lastly, to my juniors, this path won't be easy, but it will shape you in the ways you can never imagine. Stay consistent and stay curious and enjoy every bit of this journey. Welcome to Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, and I know you've got this. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Shravya. We now have Mr. Afaq, anatomy 2nd topper.
Good morning, dignitaries, faculty, seniors, and all my dear juniors. I am Muhammad Afaq, 2nd year MBBS student from Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. It feels truly special to stand here today, welcoming you all into this incredible journey of MBBS. Congratulations, you have made it through your hard work, dreams, and their dedications. When I joined medical school last year, I was excited, nervous, and a bit scared. I had heard people saying, anatomy will break you. And honestly, one day in the dissection hall, I thought they were right. The strong smell of the formalin, the heavy textbooks of the BD Chaurasia, and the endless diagrams, it was overwhelming. But then something has changed. As I started learning, I realized that anatomy is not just a subject. It's about understanding the life itself. The body we study is the greatest teacher we all ever have. Every nerve has something, every nerve has a muscle, every muscle has a story to tell, and every artery just not carries a blood. It has something, it has a deep meaning. For me, the moment I understood that anatomy stopped being a subject, it became a journey of patience, curiosity, and respect. For all my juniors, I want you to remember this. There will be times when you will feel lost, when you will forget even the branches of brachial plexus after revising hundredth of time. Be patient, do not panic. Take every challenge as a chance of growing. Respect your cadaver, it is a first teacher. respect your books, they are your best guides, and yourself for choosing this incredible, noble, demanding, and beautiful profession. At last, I want to thank all the faculties of anatomy for helping me in my first year throughout the year. So welcome. I welcome you to the MBBS. Welcome to the anatomy, the language of the life itself. Embrace it with curiosity, discipline, and heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Akash. We now have Ms. Dian, biochemistry topper.
Good morning, respected Dean Ma'am, dignitaries, all the HODs, faculty, and my dear juniors. I am Dian, a second year MBBS student, and it's truly an honor to speak on behalf of the biochemistry department today. When I first entered medical college, biochemistry felt like a huge ocean, complex, detailed, and honestly a little intimidating. But as time went on, I realized it's not just about reactions or enzymes, it's about understanding life at its most fundamental level. And that realization came because of the constant guidance, patience, and encouragement I received from this department. Every lecture, every practical session, and every discussion we had helped me connect the dots between theory and the human body. The faculty never made us feel like we were just studying to pass exams. They made us think like doctors in the making. Their passion for teaching made biochemistry come alive, and their belief in us pushed me to give my best. Being recognized as a topper in biochemistry is not just my achievement, it's a reflection of the mentorship, discipline, and curiosity that this department cultivates in every student. So to my teachers, thank you for turning a subject many fear into one that I've come to love deeply. And to my juniors, I'd say, don't just study biochemistry to score marks, study it to understand how beautifully the body works. That's where the real magic begins. Thank you.
Thank you, Dian. The next person is Ms. Aditi, physiology second topper.
Good morning everyone, respected Dean Ma'am, dignitaries, HODs, teachers, seniors and my dear juniors. I am Aditi, a second year MBBS student. First of all, a heartfelt welcome to all of you who have just begun this beautiful and challenging journey called MBBS. Standing here today brings back so many memories of my own first day. The mix of excitement, nervousness and dreams in my eyes. This reminds me about the beginning of first year when I had no idea how vast and intricate the world of medicine truly is. Among the three first year subjects, physiology fascinated me the most. It's a science that explains the function and mechanism of human body. Understanding physiology felt like learning the language of life itself. During my first year, I was fortunate enough to be guided by our incredible physiology faculty. They didn't just taught us the facts, they taught us how to think physiologically, how to connect the concepts, and how to see the human body as a perfect balance of system. I gained valuable clinical insights and hands-on experience through my practicals with the physiology department. The OSCE sessions helped me to improve my clinical skills and helped me to identify areas for improvement and encourage my self-directed learning. We had many seminar sessions which made our understanding towards the topic more deeper. We also did a lot of assignments which increased our interest towards the subject along with enhancing our knowledge. Once again, I would like to thank all the department for helping me and guiding me, because of which I was able to achieve second position in my batch. Lastly, I would like to say a few encouraging words to my juniors that as you begin your MBBS journey, remember this, MBBS is not just about textbooks, it's about curiosity, consistency and compassion. Ask questions, seek understanding and never hesitate to approach your teachers because they are always your biggest supporters. Once again, welcome to this amazing journey. May your time here be filled with learning, laughter and growth. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Aditi. Can we again have a great round of applause for the first year students, 2024 batch. Next up is the batch 2023 pharmacology topper, Ms. Niharika.
A very good morning to our respected Dean, all the dignitaries, beloved faculty members, proud parents, and my dear juniors. I am Niharika Murli Krishna from 3rd year MBBS. First of all, a very big congratulations to each one of you for joining this noble profession and becoming a part of our family. Before I start with my speech, I would like you all to give a huge round of applause to all of our faculty members for their unwavering support and guidance. When I first entered second year, honestly believe me, at the beginning all those drug names felt impossible to remember. But the more I understood how each drug actually acts inside the body, the more curious I became. That curiosity slowly turned into love for the subject, and that's how I topped in pharmacology. I would now like to take a moment to thank the whole pharmacology department for the unwavering support and guidance throughout the year. Our faculties were very enthusiastic in organizing interesting events like quiz competitions, just a minute session, monthly seminars, and small group discussions, which really carved our understanding and instigated us towards the subject. And before I conclude my speech, here's a small message from my side. Don't just study for the sake of passing the exam. Study to understand it. Love the process of learning. Enjoy the process. Because once you understand, naturally the knowledge and passion will follow you. Once again, welcome you all to this beautiful journey. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, Ms. Niharika. We now have Ms. Sana Fatima, the overall topper for second year. She's going to talk about the Department of Microbiology.
A very good morning to one and all, respected Dean, esteemed teachers, dear parents and my juniors of the class of 2025. I am Sana Fatima, a third year MBBS student, and it's truly an honor to stand here today as the overall topper of the second year, representing the Department of Microbiology. A department that I must say has taught us not only about bacteria and viruses, but also about patience, teamwork and the art of learning through exploration. First, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our faculty for their constant support, push towards excellence, and their unwavering determination that has shaped us all into confident, skilled, competent, and informed learners. I sincerely appreciate our faculty's efforts in making the subject both interesting and easier to understand by organizing various programs, enlightening seminars, and quizzes. They have shown us that understanding the concepts deeply matter more than just memorizing them, and that has made all the difference. A few suggestions that have helped me along the way is to stay consistent, revise regularly as microbiology is a subject that loves to test your memory, and of course our trusty mnemonics. These are lifesavers when it comes to learning the names of microorganisms. Remember that the chapter that you are learning today is going to save someone's life tomorrow. At the end of the day, learning becomes easier only if you're passionate about it. Lastly, don't forget to enjoy your journey, make countless memories, and master the incredible joy of learning how to save lives. Thank you and welcome to this incredible family in white coats.
Thank you, Ms. Ifra Fatima. The next person is Ms. Ifra Fatima, representing the Department of Pathology.
The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. These great words were said by the nation leader Mahatma Gandhi. Distinguished dignitaries, Honorable Dean, respected faculty, excited parents, and all my dear juniors, a very pleasant morning to everyone. I am Ifra Fatima, a third year MBBS student studying here at Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. Standing here today, I feel deeply honored to share my journey, a journey through the fascinating world of pathology. I remember when I first opened my textbook, I was lost in a sea of terminologies: necrosis, dysplasia, gangrene, metaplasia. Words that made no sense slowly began to tell stories of life, disease, and resilience. Pathology is often called the heart of medicine, because it bridges the gap between human and symptoms. It teaches us to see beyond the symptoms, to understand what truly happens inside a living individual. And that is exactly what made me fall in love with the subject. But let me be honest, acing the subject pathology wasn't easy. Getting a distinction in it, unimaginable. But what helped me were long nights, countless revisions, and moments of self-doubt that made me strive harder. What helped me push through was discipline, curiosity, and gratitude. I learned that success in such subjects doesn't come from studying harder than everybody else. It comes from studying with interest and studying with purpose. To our incredible faculty from the Department of Pathology, Thank you for inspiring us on every step of the way. You definitely turned complex mechanism into meaningful lessons and easier stories. You reminded us that behind every cell we study, there is a patient and a life waiting for healing. Your passion for teaching truly made all the difference. Pathology and all subjects in MBBS will definitely challenge you, but it will also shape you into a better thinker, a better learner, and an even better healer. To the class of 2025, fasten your seatbelts. This is going to be a long yet thrilling journey. And who knows, next year, this success story can be yours. Thank you and welcome to the Institute.
Thank you, Ifra. The next person is Mohit Desai. He would be talking about family adoption program and community outreach representing the community medicine department.
Good morning, respected dignitaries, faculties, and my dear juniors. I am Mohit, a third-year MBBS student, and it's a pleasure to welcome you all to the beginning of your medical journey. When we first hear the term community medicine, we often think it's just another subject. But in reality, it's a bridge between textbooks and real life. It teaches us that medicine is not only confined to hospital, but it also extends to every home, every community, and every family. One of the most meaningful experiences we have had as a part of this department is through family adoption program. Each of us is assigned a family from the nearby community, and we follow them throughout the course, understanding their lifestyle, environment, health needs, and helping them to access care. It helped us to not only inculcate the most important thing, that is empathy towards our patients. Community medicine department conducts various community outreach activities focusing on spreading awareness about major public health problems such as cancer, tuberculosis, AIDS, maternal and child health, and many more. All these activities helped us in understanding the management of a disease through a holistic approach. We are really grateful to the Department of Community Medicine for guiding us throughout this journey. I once again welcome you all to this wonderful journey in medicine where learning begins in classroom but continues in the community. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohit. We now have Lavish Jain and Tanmay talking about the sports activities in the college.
Good morning, one and all, to respected Dean Ma'am, respected dignitaries, HODs, professors, parents, and all our future doctors. Hi, I am Lavish Manoj Jain with Tanmay, third year MBBS student, and we are honored to stand before you as a sports representative of Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. Today, we want to share our journey of sports and valuable lessons we learn on and around our way. One of the best memorable events was our Anurag University Annual Sport Fest, where we competed with professional players in and around Hyderabad, and we won several awards in table tennis, carom, badminton, athletes. Most proud moment was, as we know, our women's Indian cricket team won their first World Cup. Just like that, our girls team also won cricket at university level.
Recently, we participated in inter-college competition held at Apollo Institute, in which we got a chance to compete with various other medical colleges. We not only participated, but gave a remarkable performance. This was possible because of the excellent facilities provided by our college, from sports grounds, modern indoor and outdoor training areas, and equipments. We are deeply thankful to our Dean Ma'am, our HOD Tara Thakur Sir, our Physical Director Parmesh Sir, and Faculty Coordinators Zia Sir and Shruti Ma'am for their continuous encouragement. So let us continue to encourage such participation in the future and keep the flag of our college flying high. Thank you.
Thank you, students. We now have Mr. Omar Mehta presenting about the cultural and literacy activities in the college.
Good morning, Dean Ma'am, dignitaries, faculties, and my dear students. I am Omar Mehta, third year MBBS student. I am truly delighted to welcome you to NIMS family. As much as we have spoken about academic excellence and continue to work towards perfection in it, our college is equally vibrant in its cultural and literary spirit. Because here at Neelima, we are a family of people belonging to different cultures, different backgrounds, and different lifestyles. And we believe that being a doctor is more than treating patients, but also being a well-rounded human being. When it comes to cultures, NIMS under the unity of Anurag University has its own heartbeat, Synergy, our annual fest. It's a time when classrooms turn into stages, lab coats into costumes, and we celebrate the incredible talent hidden behind this white coat. Dancing away the night, music to drama, and celebrated guests. Vijay Deverakonda being the spotlight of last year's Synergy was a sight to watch. And of course, there's Ibtida, NIM's first and independent club that gives life to our events. True to its meaning, the beginning is often the first platform where new students get to express themselves. Ibtida makes us feel at home, from minute to the max, organizing fun events like Squid Games and Anato Hunt. Always look out for the next event. We have annual committee formed each year for the organization of freshers to welcome you, our new batch, into this family with love, dance, music, talent, and food. On literary side, we have Hieroglyphics, the team behind our college magazine, NIMS magazine, under the guidance of faculty coordinator Dr. Sandhya ma'am and Dr. Somya ma'am, and student coordinator and founder Sonia. It's a beautiful space to pen down thoughts, experiences, poetry, and art. In the words of great Robin Williams, we don't read and write poetry because it's cute. We read and write poetry because we are members of human race. Human race is filled with passion, and medicine, law, engineering, and business are noble pursuits and necessary to sustain life. But poetry, literature, creativity are what we live for. In short, NIM gives you opportunities to grow professionally as well as passionately. Start your journey here, walk to this stage, and be yourself, and become the best of what there is to become. In Robin Williams' word again, Carpe Diem, seize the day, be extraordinary.
Thank you, Omar. The next person is Miss Lalita, representing the research activities and student achievements in the college.
Good morning to our respected dean, distinguished dignitaries, cherished parents, and my dear juniors and fellow mates. Research is to see what everybody else has seen and to think what nobody else has thought. I am Lalita M., a pre-final MBBS student. Standing here today, I feel deeply grateful for every opportunity our college provides. Thanks to our Scientific Research Committee and Institutional Ethics Committee. We step into research as a united community, learning ethics and teamwork as much as science from day one. This foundation helped me, alongside Mohit Desai and Anandita, bring honor to our campus through the ICMR STS 2025 selection, tackling healthcare policy, antimicrobial resistance, and women's health at national level. But my journey isn't defined by accolades alone. With the encouragement of wonderful faculties and my dedicated student team, I initiated and lead Cohesion, Consortium for One Health Education, Scientific Innovation, and Outreach Network, a movement dedicated to holistic health. Through Cohesion, we strive for excellence in medicine, creative scientific innovation, and meaningful outreach that connects humans, animals, and environment. We got national recognition from the National Center for Disease Control, NCDC, and the Best Student Club Award at an International One Health Conference, which proves that a vision shared, nurture, and shared and nurture can create lasting change. I've also got to participate in workshops, debates, case presentations, and various proud leadership positions, which taught me skills in humility and practical medicine. Each moment, made possible by our college support and trust, continues to shape who I am and who I hope to become. To my dear juniors, embrace curiosity, take every opportunity, and know your chapter here is just the start of your impact. To my college and friends, thank you for building a community that let us all learn, lead, and heal together. Let's keep asking, connecting, and answering with compassion and excellence. Thank you.
Thank you, Lalita. The next student is Mr. Soham Chaudhary. He is giving a testimonial about the hostel facilities in the college.
Good morning to each and everyone present here. I am Soham, a third year MBBS student. And hello all the future doctors. Welcome to the family. We are so happy to have you here. I can see the excitement in your eyes and seeing your dream come true of becoming a doctor. But besides career building and college life, another thing which will make a space in your heart is the hostel life. Hostel gives you a second home feeling for every student living away from home. I know students and parents will be having many doubts about hostel food, environment and whatnot. But trust us, our hostel gives a homely vibe away from home. The spacious corridors, the playground and the library at the hostel will help you for self-growth, building bonds and also help you excel in curricular as well as extracurricular activities. But besides activities, the memories of the hostel make a bigger impact. Those late night group studies, those yapping sessions, those late night Maggie with your roommates make you feel love in your life and relieves you from academic stress for at least some time. But speaking about the major stress that parents have about is ragging and bullying. But trust us on that, we have a ragging-free hostel premises and no harassing and humiliation will be faced by your child. At last, I would just like to say to all the budding doctors joining us today that don't just study for passing the exam. Study for becoming the one you and your parents always dreamed of. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you, Sohan. The next student is Miss Vanshita, representing the senior-junior interaction.
Good morning, respected Dean, faculty, dear juniors and my fellow seniors. I, Vanshita Swati, third year MBBS student, welcomes you to this new journey. As you step into this medical college, remember you are not alone. You are joining a family. We, your seniors, are here not just to guide you through academics, but to help you to settle into this new life. Whether it's crossing language barriers, adjusting to assignments, or simply finding your place here, this is not a place of ragging or cold wars, but of support and a sense of belonging. From exams ke pehle ki late night coffees till the horror movies marathon, from the hostel night ki late night टॉकिंग्स जो बदल जाते कभी ना भूलने वाले किस्से कहानियों में till the last minute notes जो एग्जाम बचा ले. Of course, how can we forget about the unmatched drama of the festivals and exam season? We have lived it all and now we are here to share it with you. So whenever you feel overwhelmed or just need a friend, remember we have got your back. Together, let's make these years not just about medicine but about memories that will last a lifetime. And as we say here, we may come as strangers, but we leave as a family. Lastly, I want to say this: welcome to this Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences मध्ये तुमचं सहस्त्र स्वागत आहे. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanshita. To conclude the student testimonials, we have the CR of 2023 batch, Mr. Darshan, talking about Indian medical graduate, the vision of Government of India.
Good morning, respected Dean, all the dignitaries, faculties, proud parents, and my dear enthusiastic juniors. I, Darshan VA, a third-year MBBS student, take a true privilege to stand before you as we welcome a new generation of future doctors, the healers, thinkers, and leaders of tomorrow. Medicine is not just a career, it's a calling, a journey where science meets humanity and knowledge meets compassion. Every medical student who steps into the world begins a lifelong commitment to service and learning. The Indian medical graduate is not defined merely by degrees or titles, but by the values they embody and differences they make in people's lives. An Indian medical graduate is a perfect example of a true professional. It includes 7 essential qualities, 7 pillars that together form the foundation of a complete doctor. Firstly, a clinician who treats not just the disease but the person behind it, a leader who inspires change and work for the greater good of society, a communicator who listens, empathizes and builds trust because healing begins with understanding, a lifelong learner who grows with every discovery, every challenge and every patient encounter, a professional who stands for ethics, discipline and unwavering integrity, a critical thinker who analyzes, questions and uses evidence to make wise decisions even under pressure. And last but not the least, a researcher who dares to ask why and what if, pushing the frontiers of medical knowledge to shape a healthier future. Together, these 7 qualities transform an ordinary student into an extraordinary doctor, one who heals with skill, leads with vision and serves with compassion. So as you begin this beautiful journey, remember the white coat you wear is not a symbol of authority but of responsibility. Wear it with pride, wear it with purpose, and most of all, wear it with heart. Welcome to the noble world of medicine where learning never ends and healing never stops. Thank you.
Heartiest congratulations to all the senior students. Note, behind your success, there is constant support, guidance and mentorship from our esteemed faculty, Neelima Institute of Medical Science. So give a big round of applause to all the senior students and esteemed faculty. Now it's the time to invite our dignitaries on the dais. Firstly, it gives me a great honor to introduce Dr. B. Lakshmi Prasanna Madam, our esteemed Dean, Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. She is a distinguished academician, administrator, clinician. She embodies excellence, discipline and compassion in medical education. Her guidance continues to inspire both faculty and students towards academic distinction and professional integrity.
Myself, Dr. Sandhya Rani, hereby take the privilege of introducing our beloved Dean Ma'am, Dr. Lakshmi Prasanna Ma'am. Dr. B. Lakshmi Prasanna Ma'am is an esteemed medical professional with a wealth of experience and expertise in the field of medicine and medical education. As the Dean of Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, Madam brings a profound commitment to excellence in education, patient care and research. Coming to the professional career of Lakshmi Prasanna Ma'am, Madam has completed her MBBS in 1997 from Kurnool Medical College and she has completed her MD in Forensic Medicine and Toxicology in the year of 2005 from Usmania Medical College, Hyderabad. Madam has also done her fellowship in medical education in the year of 2016 from Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College, Belgavi, Karnataka. And Madam has served as the roles of Assistant Professor, Associate Professor of Forensic Medicine and Toxicology in Kamineni Institute of Medical Sciences, Narketpalli from the years of 2007 to 2012. And Madam has served the positions of Associate Professor and Professor of the Department of Forensic Medicine from the year of 2013 to 2019 from Kamineni Institute of Medical Sciences, Hyderabad. Then Madam has served as Professor and HOD of Forensic Medicine Department from Government Medical College, Nalagonda in the year of 2019 to 2023. And Madam has joined as Dean in our institution on July 2023. Dr. Lakshmi Prasanna Ma'am also has 7 research articles published in indexed international, national and state journals. Madam is also life member of various prestigious medical associations like Indian Medical Association, Association of Medical Educationists and also associations like South India Medical Legal Association. Dr. Lakshmi Prasanna Ma'am's passion for medical education, her research contributions and her commitment to the well-being of the patients make her an invaluable asset to Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. Thank you, ma'am. So that's a great introduction of our Dean, madam. A hearty and warm welcome to you, ma'am. Now I feel privileged and great honor to introduce our esteemed Vice Chairman, Dr. Balaji Utla sir, the guiding force of Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences and Anurag University. He is a distinguished administrator. Dr. Balaji Utla sir, Vice Chairman, the guiding force of Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences and Anurag University. He is a distinguished administrator, academic leader. Dr. Balaji sir has been instrumental in shaping the institutional growth through his unwavering commitment to excellence, innovation and holistic education.
An accomplished academic administrator with over 3 decades of leadership in healthcare management, education, Sir holds a doctorate in management and has 36 years of experience spanning organizational strategy and development and corporate social responsibility and academics. Sir was the founder CEO of Satyam Foundation, initiated by Satyam Computer Services. He serves on the governing body of CVSR Engineering College and also Anurag Group of Institutions. Currently, he is leading a consulting group helping the startups and organizations desirous of growing into their next orbit. We welcome you, sir. Thank you.
A hearty and warm welcome to you, sir. Now I feel privileged and deeply honored to welcome Dr. Palla Rajeshwar Reddy Garu, the Honorable Chairman of Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences and Anurag Group of Institutions. He is a visionary leader who has played a pivotal role in shaping the educational landscape of Telangana. A hearty and warm welcome to you, sir.
Good morning, one and all. I take privilege in inviting our own chairman, Dr. Palla Rajeshwar Reddy Garu. Dr. Palla Rajeshwar Reddy sir is an esteemed individual who holds multiple prominent positions. Sir serves as the chairman of Anurag University, a prestigious educational institution committed to academic excellence and holistic development. In addition, Sir is elected to the 2023 Telangana legislative election from Janagama Assembly constituency representing Bharat Rashtra Samiti. Sir was associated with the Students' Federation of India SFI during his university days. Sir has also secured his doctorate degree in physics from Osmania University. With his visionary leadership and unwavering dedication, Dr. Palla Rajeshwar Reddy sir makes significant contributions to the realms of education, governance and agriculture development in Telangana. Thank you.
That's a great introduction. Thank you, sir, and warm welcome to you. Now I take this moment to warmly welcome Dr. Archana Mantri ma'am, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences and Anurag University. A stalwart academic leader, visionary approach has been instrumental in advancing academic innovation, interdisciplinary research and global collaboration.
With a PhD in engineering, her research interest lies in immersive and interactive technologies. Renowned for her expertise in engineering education, immersive learning and curriculum innovation, Madam has served on AI3TC and UGC committees for NEP implementation. Madam has been instrumental in curriculum development and educator training, particularly in project and also problem-based learning. She is also an active member of many international education forums. We welcome you, ma'am.
A hearty and warm welcome to you, ma'am. Now, it's with the great respect and admiration I introduce Srimati S. Neelima Garu, the CEO, Chief Executive Officer, Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences and Anurag University. A true visionary leader and her dedication to the educational excellence, innovation and holistic development has transformed the Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences and Anurag University into vibrant learning ecosystem that unite technology, ethics and service to the society.
Madam is a highly accomplished and visionary leader with an exceptional education and professional background. She holds a BTech degree from JNTU and MTech from Osmania University, Hyderabad. She served as an engineer in Transco and demonstrated exemplary expertise in managing complex engineering projects and ensuring the operational efficiency. She is the managing trustee, Gayatri Educational and Cultural Trust, and oversees the renowned Anurag Group of institutions. She has demonstrated exceptional leadership and commitment to education, fostering an environment, nurturing creativity, critical thinking, and lifelong learning. She has positively impacted the lives of countless students through educational and developmental initiatives. We welcome you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to request Sri Ashish Patigaru, COO, Neelima Hospitals. A hearty and warm welcome to you, sir. Now I would like to request Dr. Srinivas Mahapati, sir, Director of Admissions, Neelima Institute of Medical Science and Anurag University. So as you know, the first MBBS has three important subjects: anatomy, physiology and biochemistry. So let's invite the professor and heads of the respective departments. So I request Dr. Uday Kumar sir, Professor and Head Anatomy Department, please come on the dais. Now I would like to request Dr. Santosh V. Chidri sir, Professor and Head Department of Physiology. I would like to request Dr. Jagannath Fanindra sir, Professor and Head Department of Biochemistry. So hearty and warm welcome to all the dignitaries today. So we'll start with the inauguration ceremony with the prayer song by the students of 2nd MBBS.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Now I request all the dignitaries to proceed for the lighting of the lamp. Come for the inauguration ceremony. Now I humbly request our respected Dean, Dr. Lakshmi Prasanna Madam, to kindly address the gathering and share her words of wisdom and inspiration.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Archana Mantri, Vice Chancellor, Anurag University, Dr. Palla Rajeshwar Garu, Chairman, Anurag Group of Institutions, Mrs. S. Neelima, CEO, Anurag University, Dr. Balaji Utla, Vice Chairman of Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, Ashish Pati, CEO of Neelima Hospitals, and HODs of First MBBS departments, Dr. Mahipati Srinivas, Director of Admissions, dignitaries of the dais, proud parents, and my dear students. Very good morning to one and all. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all for this August gathering, that is Orientation Day. Orientation Day signifies a beginning of journey in every student's life. These moments are very, very memorable, and you have to preserve these moments. And whatever I want to talk, I want to share with you all, already shared by my beloved students of 23 batch and 24 batch. They have shared nicely about the academics, research activities, sports activities, and all the facilities available in Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. The Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences started in the year 2023 with an annual intake of 150 students by Anurag University under State Private University Act. So these 150 students, again, we had first annual in 2024, we again got admission for 150 students. This year is very unique. We had 50 additional seats apart from 150, so total rounding to 200 students. A big round of applause for these 200 students and our unwavering commitment to our chairman sir and CEO madam in getting these seats. I heard that some students were disappointed in not getting seat at Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, but these additional 50 seats had made their dreams come true. Yes or no? Yes, yes, I heard this from some parents and students. Dear parents, a small request to all of you, now we are also a part of Neelima family. You are also stakeholders of healthcare. So I sincerely request you to cooperate with Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. I have already shared almanac, annual calendar in parents group. My request is, if you want any visit to any other country or visit to Tirupati, Tirumala, maybe you have wished if you get seat in Neelima, I'll have dancing of hair, something like that, or we will go to some pleasure trip, Singapore trip like that, whatever it may be, but plan in the month of May, 1st to 15th, vacation period only. Clear? Because I had experience with my 23 batch and 24 batch students, that's why I'm sincerely requesting you. So I congratulate you with your hard work and many sacrifices you have done for your children. Dear students, so I am very much delighted to see the entire hall with students occupied till the last row. So it gives me very immense pleasure to share some advices to you. Already that was delivered by our students. The first and foremost thing is discipline. Why you have chosen Neelima? Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences is known for infrastructure. I think you are seeing the infrastructure already you have seen. Apart from that, we are having high equipped equipment in the laboratories, clinical data, and discipline is most important in the hostels as well as we are having a library which occupies the entire floor with 5,000 volumes of books, Indian and foreign editions, journals, Indian and foreign journals, and apart from that we are having some general books also related to the personality development. You can utilize our library services, okay? For that also there are some timings, don't bunk the classes and sit in the library. And we are all vigilant, right from the security to the ground level, everybody will be vigilant and don't raise your voice. I know you want instantly, everything instant, yes or no? But you have to wait for some time. Everything will not come in instant form, okay? And as rightly pointed out, there are 6 roles of undergraduate. You have to be professional, clinician, communicator, lifelong learner. Related to lifelong learner, so we have to be a continuous lifelong learner. Why? Life never stops teaching. And apart from that, you have to learn, unlearn and relearn. Best example for this is COVID-19 pandemic. We have learned about COVID-19, but in unlearning process, we have outdated whatever is not required, whatever is obsolete, and relearning what we have done. So our National Medical Commission has realized when such pandemic happens, we have to be very careful how to wear personal protective equipment, how to wear masks, how to be very cautious, hygiene, hand hygiene. That's why they released pandemic module. Okay? So like that you have to learn, unlearn and relearn. Apart from that, I'm happy to share with you that we got 3 ICMR projects, Indian Council of Medical Research projects. That's first in Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences where other colleges didn't get. So it's a very proud moment to our college faculty as well as the students. I am very, very grateful to my faculty where They are not only act as teachers, but they are also mentors and research guides. We are having 28 on-site research projects going on in the institution. I congratulate all the guides for their efforts in shaping the students towards research. With these few words, I would like to conclude. Dear students, please eat well, sleep well, play well, and finally, read well. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was the great start of this ceremony. And thanks for your inspiring and encouraging words, ma'am. Next, I would like to request Dr. Archana Mantri, ma'am, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences and Anurag University, to kindly address the gathering and share the thoughts with us.
This is not working. Hello. Yeah, this works. Thank you. Good morning. How are you doing? No answer. You are still in an awe that you have taken seat and you are going to start your MBBS journey. Nonetheless, good morning once again. All the respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, dear faculty members, students and very respected parents. Thank you for choosing NIMS. This comes from the bottom of my heart because any institute will reach or can think of achieving the pinnacle of students' successes only if the institute has the trust of the parents. This is a collaborative effort, this is a collaborative journey that I always emphasize, and I always bring to the fore this fact that the students who have been admitted to any course, any higher education institute, in any program, your responsibility as parent does not stop. In fact, this responsibility only grows because your ward, your child, although they have become adults, they are going to go through newer challenges in this VUCA world. Every day is going to be unfolding a new challenge, a new surprise, and that is where they would need the support of you as parents. So the first part of my messaging, of my speech is focused on the parents and your roles. So don't think that your responsibility has stopped on this day. Your child has gotten an admission in this institute, or for that matter, would have taken any other institute. Your responsibility is only growing. So while you should give them freedom to learn, you should always work as a support mechanism for any help they can seek. Whether it is in terms of making their choices, and they are going to make their choices. So do not drive or force them to make a choice which they could have done the other way. So advise them, your students, your children, on what is right and wrong, but let them make their own choices. This is a part of growing up in this higher education world. See, these 5 years or 6 years of MBBS are not only academically going to be challenging and very demanding, but also your children's lives are going to be shaping up in these years. These are very, very mendable years, very impressionable years, so far as the physical and the mental health of an individual gets shaped up. So my request to parents, be the support system of your children. MBBS, you all know, is very demanding a career and very demanding a profession and study. So please be support mechanism. The second, the students who are going to embark on this higher education journey. See, academically, whatever curricular, co-curricular, extracurricular facilities are available, already your seniors have talked about it. My question and thought to you, for you to be thinking is, what can make you different? See, everybody, lakhs of students across the world are undergoing this course or this program of medicine. What will make you different is something that you start thinking of it today. And that different is going to take you or maybe satisfy your inner self when you embark and go on this journey of becoming a doctor and have become a doctor. So giving you some clues. When I say think differently or how can you become different, is also think beyond your domain boundaries. You are definitely studying medicine, that's for sure, everybody does that. But how can you make this academic journey more rewarding, more impactful, whether it is impacting others' lives or your lives or the people who matter to you or people who do not matter to you. The whole world, your own community, your own family, how it can be impacting, how can it be more, this is just a clue. You can think in thousands of different ways, but how different you can be from the crowd that you are in will make you successful and make you stand apart from the crowd. So maybe 5 years, 6 years down the line, I want to see each one of you in a class of your own. You are already admitted into a class of 200 students. Lakshmi ma'am just told that. But how can 200, each one of those 200 individuals can be in a class of your own is something that you need to think. That's something that you need to show, not to the world but to yourself. This is something, my message to the students who are now embarking on the journey of this medicine. Think multidisciplinary. Think how you are taking an admission and it's a very, very good, great opportunity that you have at your hands. Is that you are taking admission in not a standalone medical school. This medical school is a part of a university which has 5 other different schools. And they are, probably most of you would know, but I would still reiterate for your benefit. We have an engineering school, we have a management school, we have a nursing school, we have an agriculture school, we have a pharmacy school. How can you collaborate with those students and faculty to think multidisciplinary? When I say make the lives of the people around you more impactful, thinking beyond medicine boundaries, this is an opportunity by taking admission in a multidisciplinary university. It's already there at your doorstep. But it is for you to think of that opportunity and how you can make the most of it. So collaborate across disciplinary boundaries, and then the science itself that you are going to study. It's the science of human body. And human body by now, till now, it has been discovered, it has been proved so many times that on a nano micro scale and on a mega scale, on a tera scale, this is the most complicated machinery. This is coming from an engineer, of course. I'm an engineer. So this is the most complicated machinery that you are going to unfold. By science, by technology. Technology has invaded into medical science in so many ways. So when I say think multidisciplinary, think multidisciplinary. Think beyond your own domain boundaries. And finally, again, this is something to invoke the brain in you. Make the life of your faculty members difficult. And my faculty members would hate me for saying this. How you can make life difficult for them? By asking questions. Don't just listen to what they have to say, but also ask questions. And no question is stupid. Don't think that I am going to stand up and ask a question. My faculty member may say, oh, what a stupid question this. No, no question is stupid. So don't make your faculty members' lives easy, make it difficult by asking questions, so many questions, and they would love it. So these are the three things which I wanted to tell you on this day. Make the most of the opportunities that are created, that are being created at this institute, at this university. And may each one of these 200 students sitting here be in a class of his or her own at the end, when this higher education is, when you step out of the portals of this higher education institute. Each one of you should become a brand ambassador of NIMS and Anurag University. That's what is my wish, and I want this wish to become your wish too. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, with the great respect and admiration, I request Srimati S. Neelima Garu, the CEO of Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, Anurag University, to address the gathering.
Good morning. The respected dignitaries on the dais, our Vice Chancellor Madam, Vice Chairman Sir, and our Palla Rajeshwar Reddy Garu, Chairman of the Anurag University, and our other professors on the dais, off the dais, my dear proud parents and my dear students. Less parents are here, the major parents are sitting in, because this hall is capacity of 280 or 300 capacity. So other parents are sitting and listening the live from here to there. Maximum parents are sitting in the other hall. For everyone, a warm welcome, and it's privileged from as a CEO of Anurag University. I once again congratulating all your students and the parents choosing Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. Thank you very much. And now it's a great joy to become as a family of Anurag University. You are choosing in the Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, and you are now the part of our Anurag family. Why I am telling this? Because this Anurag University, here we will nurture you and we will take care about you in all respects. Not only the teaching, here we are any home, it's maybe a learning center, we will take care about you, and it is with care and empathy we will treat here you. We want to become tomorrow as a good doctor means definitely you need to have all these things. You are chosen very tough path. Yes, everyone, even my students, but you need to, with passion, with empathy, you need to be with compassionate things. You need to understand what path you are chosen today is very, maybe tough path, but definitely it will bring you it's giving you a brighter future to you. What I understand, there is some saying, maybe this profession, it gives you to relieve something, to create something, and at the end of the day, you need to create a good empathy to the patient or whatever they will attend to you. Is overall in a medicine means always a comfort you need to create to whoever comes to you. You need to address those, not only like as a case, you treat them like maybe someone's father, someone's brother, or maybe your friend. Always with that empathy, you need to treat any patient to come to you. You need to understand that. Maybe after choosing this path, you need to spend a lot of time with sleepless nights, with heavy books and all those things. But at the end of the day, definitely there may be any challenges you need to face. You need to be, while facing the challenges, you need to be very patient and very strong. Then only you will become a good doctor. Whenever you will face one challenge, tomorrow you will become a good healer. Always I will think, not only as a CEO, as a mother in my family also, there are 2 doctors, my elder daughter-in-law and my son. They both were doctors. I am observing my elder son marriage 6 years back, marriage has happened. From that day onwards, at that time my daughter-in-law is in 2nd year in PG. After immediate her marriage, COVID has started. So after 1 week, she need to report to the college. She joined in MS surgery. Because of the COVID, they cancelled all their regular activities, teaching, and they posted her in the COVID duties. Because of that COVID, in the COVID protocols, 1 week they have the complete duty, 1 week they have their off. Even then, because she is exposed to the COVID patients, she is not coming to the home also. She was staying all alone there only in the hostel, even at that time also. From that day onwards, after she completed that phase, 3 years she completed, in her SRship, she prepared again, once again her preparation started for the super speciality. Again she had she got the rank and she got the good rank. She had chosen to join actually Tata Institute, but family is in Hyderabad. That's why she had chosen one of the best hospital as a student she had chosen. Again her problem started from morning 6 o'clock to night 11:30. Every day her time is like that. In between, she planned for her extension of her family. She is blessed with one girl. At that time, now her girl is 3 months, 6 months old. After 2 months, she reported after availing maternity leave, she is reported to the hospital. And also she need to face the exams. Now last week she wrote the exams. In those exams also, from morning to night 1 o'clock, she has to take care of her studies, her kid, her family. Why I am telling all these things? Because how tough the days are. But the support of the family and the support of the system and the values and our passion towards her education, that's why she had completed all these things and she achieved. Today she has completed her exams. Still she has to face her practical exams are still pending. This means I observed her from last 6 years, every day. She is in the same tense, but because of her goal is very big, that's why even she is balancing her family life, she is balancing her work profession and everything. Even I observe my another son also. Now he is joined in MCH 6 years course in his profession also. From morning to night, from morning 6 on that he need to report to the office, and night 11:30 is the last call. Even for us as a family members, not even to speak to him. This is the days you are going to face in future, but never give up, because we have, as an Indian society, we have very, what I can say, good value system, good supportive system. That's why whatever your goals are there, as a family members, we, our Anurag University, our Neelima institutions, our faculty, we are here to support you. We want to guide you in all respects. Whatever challenges, whatever you are facing, we are ready to support you. So please excel in your own thoughts. Here I want to tell you one thing. We need to focus on 3. One is your mind, another one is your heart, third thing is your hands. You listen with your heart, with sympathy, with empathy. You please listen with heart and do the things to give the care as a healer. With your mind, you always to be, with your heart, you stay as very humble, and with your mind, with very curious state. You need to very curious about your education. And the third thing, your hands. You do whatever maximum on with your hands you do, and you excel in your own subject. This is only the message I want to share you. We are as an CEO, and also I am a mother of 2 kids. I am telling you, we are here to support you in all respects. Maybe hostel issues, maybe your stress issues, maybe your teaching, anything. We are ready to support you. We want to encourage you. Wish you all the best. Wish you all the best for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was such an inspiration and thought-provoking speech. So now I request Dr. Balaji sir, the esteemed Vice Chairman of Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences and Anurag University, to kindly address the gathering and share your words of inspiration.
The Chairman of our institutions, Dr. Rajeshwar Reddy, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Rachana Mantri, our dynamic, you have seen her just now, CEO, Neelima Garu, and the leader of this institution, founding leader, Dr. Lakshmi Prasanna, and all the professors of the tough subjects where even sometimes pronouncing is difficult, anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. The students were saying how difficult it is all, and all the other professors who are in front who make the life of students difficult, so that the life of patients like us becomes easy later in life. A warm welcome to all of you, and of course many of you would have met our ever-smiling Director of Admissions, Mahipati there, and the person who will enable things happen, COO of Neelima Hospitals. My dear young students and parents, first of all, congratulations for getting a seat into MBBS. Give yourself a big hand. हैदराबादी तहजीब है कि हम कंजूस नहीं है, या देर आए लेकिन दुरुस्त आए। प्रोग्राम 10:30 शुरू होना था, फिर भी बहुत लोग आराम से अंदर आ रहे थे। जैसे कल रेलवे है, कोई शादी को जा रहे हैं गांव में जमाने में, ऐसा आराम से एक के बाद में एक आ रहे थे। तो हैदराबादी का हम सुकून में रहते, जल्दी का नहीं करते। हमारे बचपन में बोला गया था कि जल्दी का काम शैतान का, इत्मीनान से करो। तेलुगु में भी कहावत है, परगेत्ती पाल दागड़म कंटे नीलकड़गा नीलू दागड़म मेल। सो पुराने ज़माने में दुनिया बहुत आहिस्ता चलती थी, तो आहिस्ते आहिस्ते करना सीख गए हम। लेकिन अभी दुनिया बहुत तेज़ चल रही है, उसके हिसाब से हमको बदलना चाहिए। क्यों मैं दखनी में बात कर रहा हूँ? कोई लखनऊ से आए तो माफ़ करना, ये उर्दू नहीं, आपका उर्दू है, हमारा दखनी है। जो उर्दू ज़ुबान या दखनी है इंडिया में, पहली बार कोर्ट लैंग्वेज हैदराबाद स्टेट में हुआ। बहुत लोग समझते उर्दू यानी लखनऊ की है, लखनऊ तहजीब है, बहुत बेहतरीन लैंग्वेज है, बहुत सारे शायर हैं वहाँ से, ग्रेट पीपल है। लेकिन हैदराबाद जो है, लेकिन हैदराबाद स्टेट में महाराष्ट्र था, कर्नाटका था, थोड़ा सा तमिलनाडु भी था। रीसेंट पास बोल रहा हूँ मैं, इसके और भी पहले गए तो आप हैदराबाद कीसरगुट्टा के किंग्स, दे रूल्ड अप टू गुजरात, and they were the founders of the Cambodian kingdom. So the people who moved from here. Anyway, if you go into history, there are a lot of things. So Hyderabad is one place which is founded by Maharashtrians, Kannadigas, Tamilians, Malayalis, Bengalis, and many more. UP Kayas, Marwadis, Gujaratis, Jains, right? A bunch of people. So Hyderabad is more a melting pot than New York. New York is the younger city, people talk about that. Zoran Mamdani, an Indian, became, of Indian origin, became the first Asian mayor there, young mayor. But Hyderabad has been a melting pot of cultures and languages for quite many years. Right? I come from the core part of Hyderabad. जब सुबह में उठते थे, एक कान में आपको कन्नड़ा सुना आता था, स्वल्प स्वल्प कन्नड़ा होता है तो. Anybody from Karnataka? So make some noise. All right. Anybody from Kerala? Korachi Malayalam Pariyam. Manslailo? Okay. So there are people from Kashmir, I am told. There are people from Maharashtra anyway, different parts of Maharashtra. Marathi eta mala, samay eta. Thoda thoda. Okay. Sant Gyaneshwar ke बारे में मालूम है. Okay. And so on and so forth. One of my friends, a dear friend, who's a professor of management, he translated a lot of Sant Gyaneshwar's poetry into English. All right. And I can't say I know a lot of languages. I had to learn Malayalam because I'm married to a Malayali. So, just to share with you that Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences and Anurag University represents the culture of Hyderabad. Hyderabad, when it was founded, the Qutub Shahis, they said let it be like a pond where all kinds of fish thrive and grow. Alright? So, this is for your parents. तो जो माँ बाप है, आप वालिद साहब जो आए या मदर आए, आपके लिए दिल की तसल्ली होने के लिए हम बोल रहे कि what Hyderabad is, Hyderabadi तहज़ीब is such, कोई यहाँ नहीं पूछता आप कौन है. भगवान को कौन से भगवान को मानते, भगवान तो मानते या भी नहीं वो भी नहीं पूछते. मैं नहीं मानता, फिर भी कोई नहीं पूछता मुझे. तो हैदराबाद की कल्चर वैसी है. एंड हैदराबाद तेलंगाना में है. हैदराबाद तेलंगाना की जान है. तेलंगाना इंडिया की जान है. अगर आप देखें तो नॉर्थ और साउथ के बीच में ब्रिज के जैसा रहता है फिजिकली, इफ यू हैव सीन. सो वी हैव बॉर्डर्स विद महाराष्ट्र, we have borders with Karnataka, we have borders, we used to have borders with Orissa, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and all of them. So therefore, parents can be assured that you are in a nice place. Your children will not find problems about food, not the hostel food. Everybody will have complaints about the hostel food, right? If you don't have a complaint, then I have a complaint as a vice chairman and being part of the management that our guys must be running a world-class hotel rather than a hostel, right? There is a conspiracy behind making hostel food bad so that you focus on your studies and less on food. Okay? That does not condone. I'm not saying that our food is bad. I'm just saying everybody complains. I lived in a hostel. I know that. Anyway. Now that I've given you the introduction and parents का लिए थोड़ा तसल्ली होगी आपको, आपके बच्चों के लिए फिक्र मत करिए. यहाँ we have a tough vice chancellor. You have seen 2 of our senior leaders, 3 of our senior leaders are women here. And if you look at the number of students we have, I understand women are dominating than men. There are more women, and I'm not calling you girls. Don't treat yourself as girls. You're women. So more women. And it's a good thing. They say the world would have been a better place if in politics there were more women. I'm sorry, Rashwari, I don't think otherwise. He's an MLA. So generally there will be lesser wars because women know how to create, men know how to destroy. So men don't feel bad about it. Yeah. So in my house also I'm a minority. So that's why I keep saying minority also should be given some rights inside the house. Alright? Anyway, now that you know this, a couple of stories I wanted to share with you. About 45-50 years ago, in a tribal village, on the banks of river Godavari, Godavari is a river which has connection with Maharashtra and Telangana. It starts with Nasik and ends in Andhra, in the Bay of Bengal. It's also known to be a special place because we have the great Rama temple. Also it's a great place because it's a Koya tribes, one of the proudest tribes of India, emanate from there. There was this young man who completed his education in medicine, not only from Osmania Medical College, later from UK, decided to look for a posting. Normally anybody who studies in so-called foreign institutions would like to be placed in Hyderabad. He chose Bhadrachalam as a place where he'll serve. He went there. He got the place cleaned. It's a tribal thing run by British long ago. One day, around 11 o'clock, he found one tribal, Koyadora, carry a child, a 14-year-old child, who was blue, into his hospital. He looked at the child and said, "What happened?" He said, "Palm karchindandi." He did not have any antivenom. The nearest large hospital is some kilometers and miles away. That is the Singareni College, Uttagudam. Even if he had a jeep and the jeep tires were functioning and driver is not drunk, is available, petrol is there, it will take a lot of time to take the patient there. And there isn't much that he can do. It's a poisonous cobra bite. So what can he say? So his new doctor, young doctor, so his senior nurse told him, "Sir, kindly don't take this patient. Say that nothing can be done. Send it away. Tomorrow blame aaya to hum pe aayega." So the young doctor said, "No, let's get the person in." Then he didn't know what to do. He asked, "Do you have antivenom?" They said, "No, sir." Then suddenly he remembered one of the anesthesiology, am I pronouncing correctly? My apologies. Lessons where they use curare to make you sleep temporarily. It's a kind of a poison. The cobra poison, venom and curare poisoning are very similar. If somebody, after being given a little extra dose of the anesthetic medicine, if he or she doesn't come out, the way you bring that person out is by pumping oxygen, even if you don't have antivenom. So he said they didn't have ventilators, no oxygen machines, nothing, except in an ambu bag. You know ambu bag? छोटा सा बैग होता है, मुंह पे लगा के ऐसा, जो पुराने जमाने में होते थे, हॉर्न बजाने के लिए, that kind of a balloon, we keep pressing like. He did that and he showed it to his nurse, then he showed it to the parents of the boy and said, "Keep doing this." 24 hours later, the boy opened his eyes. And this person became a legend in all of Bhadrachalam. They said he brought a dead boy because cobra poison says, somebody is bitten, there's no way they will come back to life. Person came back to life. So this is one story. Just remember this. The second story, in an emergency ward of a teaching hospital, they brought in a bunch of patients from an accident. A car met with an accident. A man, a woman, 2 children, they were all badly mangled car. Somehow the 108 people brought them out and they brought to the hospital. So the man had bleeding cuts, he was driving, the son had some other cuts, the children had some broken thing, they were all crying. And the emergency department was being managed not only by a professor, by seniors, MD kind of people who are studying MD, and interns and rookies, that is MBBS who finished and they are doing their internship. So all of them were focusing on the injured patients. The woman was not crying, she was just lying on the bed, she was kept on the bed. So one young intern looked at this woman and said, "What about this woman?" People said, "She seems all right, let's focus on the other ones." This young intern went close by and looked at the eyes of that patient and found there's something wrong with that. Immediately said, "This person is getting into a sheath, we have to act on her." The senior said, "No, don't worry about it, she looks okay." Then I said, "No, I looked at the eye, pupils are delicate." Please do something about it. So immediately the other team went into it and that woman was saved. She was the mother of that family. She was not complaining, she was not crying. But rest of it was all blood, gore, people crying, all of that. Okay? So, 2 lives were saved. What do you think made those lives saved? In the first story, nowhere in the textbook for poisoning or snake bite you use oxygen in an ambu bag. No, nowhere. It's not taught. We are asking our colleagues to publish this as a case study. This is from Telangana, by our Telangana doctor. It was done. And today, that practice is continued in Bhadrachalam Hospital. It has to get into the textbook, madam. What was it that made the doctor think about it? Have you ever gone into the kitchen, especially boys, when your mother is cooking? तड़का डालती देखा मदर को? तड़के का बॉक्स होता है ना? तड़का box we call popula pete. In the university, we teach things like a popula pete. राय अलग होती है, उड़द अलग होती है ना? हल्दी अलग होती है, मिर्ची अलग होती है, काली मिर्च अलग होती है, हर एक डब्बे रहते हैं. एक डब्बा और एक डब्बे से बात नहीं करता. खुद रहते हैं एक ही डब्बे, सुबह से शाम तक 24 घंटे. हम पढ़ाते ऐसे ही, हमारे प्रोफेसर जीते हैं ऐसे जिंदगी उनका. करेक्ट है, उनको गलती कुछ नहीं मान रहा मैं उनका. कब मिलते हो सब लोग? जब ऑयल गर्म करके तड़के में डालते, जब मिलते, जब उसका फ्लेवर निकलता. जब तक अलग अलग जिंदगी जीते रहते, जैसा बैचलर. पेपर इज नॉट टॉकिंग टू राई, राई is not talking to haldi, haldi is not talking to chili, chili is not talking to oil, nobody is talking to anybody else. A hot oil is the one which allowed all of them to come in the way to make things happen. So in this case, the hot oil was the patient's life. So the doctor had knowledge about curare poisoning in one box, right? Ambu bag in another box, oxygen, but he figured out there's an ambu bag which can give oxygen or pump air, connected both of them, and then solved the problem. Not there in the textbook. So if you think all solutions are written in the textbook, all solutions known to us, all of us teachers here with grey hair, loss of hair, no hair, extra hair on the face, all kinds of us, don't think. Making sense? तड़का डालना आप सीखना पड़ेगा, कोई सिखाएगा नहीं. किस में उड़द जाएगी, किस में उड़द नहीं जाएगी, जिसमें करी पत्ता जाएगी, किस में करी पत्ता नहीं जाएगी, कौन सा फ्लेवर किससे जाएगी. We can only teach a few flavors, not everything can be taught. Make sense? Yeah? Our Vice Chancellor talked about this. We are a university. You are fortunate to be part of a university. झील के उस पार, you have seen छोटा सा झील नहीं, छोटा सा पॉन्ड देखे ना, उस पार इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज है, फार्मेसी है, मैनेजमेंट है, और थोड़े दूर यहाँ से एग्रीकल्चर भी है. And all of them are connected. Food, medicine, management, engineering, everything is connected to medicine. Nowhere else you get an opportunity to be a medical student, and if you come up with a bright idea, you can go to the mechanical engineering department, electrical department. She is a professor of electronics with so many patents to her name, and she encourages a lot of practical work, tinkering. You can always come and then work together. Yeah? Let me tell you an interesting thing. For doctors especially, laparoscopic surgery nowadays is popular. People want surgery, but they don't want the stitches. Somebody put a stitch here when as a kid, when I break down, even now it's there. That was a romantic one. I was going to meet my wife, fell down and cut myself, so she always looks at it and say, "Mere liye tu kumbhaya kind," whatever. But let's say you want to get surgery, you don't want to have any kind of a injury, you do laparoscopy. They make a small hole, basically speaking small hole, from which they send something and manage it. No, making the hole is tough. 25% of the cases when they make a hole, they cut something that they don't want to cut. Since you are all medical students now, it's andar ki baat hai. I must share that with you. Right? It takes a long time for a surgeon or anybody, a doctor, to get special skill to be able to cut exactly the skin, because skin has some resistance, the internal one has some other resistance. Right? It takes a long time. Only that's why the puncture is normally done by senior guy, the rest of the work is done by junior guy. Or junior, when I say guy, it's a unisex term. Interestingly, in MIT, a student who was developing a drill came up with the idea, again another tadka, came up with the idea. How many of you have used electrical drill? Doctors, please start using some mechanical electrical things. Don't just think your job is doing scalpels. If you're orthopedic, it's all about drills and saws and cutting machines and all of that. Anyway, when you drill a hole in the wall, initially the cement is very hard. So you'll have to put all your force. Uske baad mein suddenly that hole ke andar chali jayegi. Where does it go? The brick is not as hard. Suddenly chali jayegi. Body is like that. So you got an idea. This is how it's working. For a drill, normally the drill senses if the resistance is less, the drill bit comes back. He used the same principle to find a scalpel. When you cut it, exactly where the resistance is there, it cuts. The moment resistance is lost, the spring, it pulls the spring back. So there's no damage. Otherwise, 25% of the time, doctors repair the problem, different from solving the original problem. So that was solved by who? An engineer and his doctor friend. Maybe his girlfriend, we do not know. So I'm not saying that have a romantic relationship with the people on the other side. Build friendships, all right? So these two things, and last one piece of message that I want to give you is, while you have to read all these fat books, please read some literature also, right? See, in the first case and the second case, the mind of the doctors functioned like a detective. So please do read some detective novels. You have to think like a detective and find out the diagnosis is nothing but detection. Wrong detection you do, wrong medicine you will give. Right? So please do read. Parents, don't feel bad if your children are reading some detective books. And those of you who love Sherlock Holmes, the whole of Sherlock Holmes stories were devised on the basis of a doctor who was there in England, who could look at the patient's shoe and tell what disease he had and which region he came from, just by the dust that was there on the shoe. Yeah. So like that, you can easily look at the people and then figure out what is wrong. So please do read as widely as you can. And I asked my daughter, who is pursuing her residency in US, as a student, I'm going to talk to students. Is there any message that you want me to share with them? Because she was sitting on the other side some 10 years ago. So I'm sure you must have liked it or disliked something. What do you want me to share? She said, I said a large number of good women are there. Two messages she talked about. One, I think Neelima garu shared that. She said, it's tough to be a woman and be a doctor. That's why my respect for women and women doctors. Because they not only have to manage, be professional, they also have to manage a home, and generally men are insensitive idiots. Many times they can be stupid. Why I lost faith in God. If God was kind, He would have given us good brains as much as women have. Unfortunately, we don't have it. That's why I lost faith in God. Anyway, on the lighter side, so it's tough for women. So please be little kind parents. Support your child. I'm sure they'll go through good times and bad times. The second thing that she asked me to tell you guys, it's from experience. It's a senior student. Still she has not finished her residency. Next June she'll be finishing. She's going to join one of the topmost hospitals in US called Cleveland Clinics. She got a job there. She'll be joining there. And she told me, Dad, please tell them that they will fail. They will make mistakes. As students, they'll make mistakes. As interns, they'll make mistakes. As residents, they'll make mistakes. As doctors also, they'll make mistakes. Don't kick yourself if you make a mistake. To err is human. Don't make a mistake deliberately, or don't make a mistake carelessly. Don't make a mistake that can be avoided. But in spite of the best of the efforts, please remember you are not gods. None of us is. You're human beings. You'll make mistakes. So be kind to yourself. And parents, please be kind to your child. It's okay to fail. Anybody says, I've been successful without failing, think that is the greatest liar in the world. If somebody says he has been successful without making mistakes, he's the biggest liar in the world. बहुत छोटा आदमी है और औरत है. They say that's the reason why somebody had to write शिशु ने गिर गिर कर चलना सीखा. I think Harivansh Rai Bachchan must have written that. Okay? Correct? Harivansh Rai Bachchan. शिशु ने गिर गिर कर and और कोई मर मर कर जीना सीखा and so on and so forth. So you will make mistakes. That's okay. Don't kick yourself. Right? You want, talk to your friend, cry a little. BITCH if you want to, that's okay. I have to tell it fast because being a senior person, I can't use language like that. So young kids would have gotten it. So figure that out. But have fun. And remember one thing. Those of you who think 7 janam hai, you can write your exam over 7 janams, this and next and next. I believe in only 1 janam. Life is short. Life is finite, so enjoy it as much as you work hard. Alright? From a medical school, my professor's job is to make your life miserable, make it tough. We will not make the exams easy for you. We will not do that. But do have a good time. And this is the time that you build relationships, lifelong friendships. You will have your first crushes. You will have your first disappointments in life. You will feel broken. My daughter did. She had 2 crushes, 2 broken relationships. That's what human life is all about. Okay? Have a wonderful time. So welcome to the heart of India, Telangana, to the heart of Hyderabad, heart of Telangana, Hyderabad, and to the heart of Hyderabad, NI, Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. Congratulations to all of you for having made so far. And don't think your journey stops here, it begins here. Have a great time.
Thank you so much, sir, for your motivating and insightful words. Now I request Dr. Palla Rajeshwar Reddy Garu, the Honorable Chairman of Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences and Anurag Group of Institution, to kindly address the gathering and bless the first year students with your inspiring words.
Good afternoon to all of you. The administrators sitting on the dais, Professor Archana Mantri ma'am, Vice Chancellor of Anurag University, Professor Balaji Garu, who is actually Professor of Management, but he was heading IT company for many years, then also healthcare. Able to hear me? Okay, and the last? Okay, it's not required. And also he was heading the 108. And he knows many professions, and he was also involved in the many professions, and he knows many languages, so that's why he could speak and inspire you with many stories. So he is the Vice President of our Medical College and Hospital. Lakshmi Prasanna Dr. Lakshmi Prasanna ma'am, the head of Dean of this Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. Mrs. Neelima madam, who told about her children's story also, to ease the tensions. She is the CEO. She also does a lot of work at home and here. And the people sitting, our Ashish Patil sir, the Chief Operating Officer of the Neelima Hospitals, Dr. Srinivas, Director of Admissions, and other 3 HODs of your first year departments, faculty sitting off the dais, and my dear young student, future doctors and their parents. Once again, good afternoon, namaskar. Here actually in the orientation day, most of the parents come with their children to drop them to admit either in the hostel or after admitting into the college to the hostel or taking some residence. So I also gone to drop my child when he joined in MBBS at Manipal. Then once again, even in the PG also, I have gone to the Bangalore to join him in the NIMHANS. I have seen the life of the medical students. A long time. You have to spend long times with the, as sir said, with the fatty books for so long. When I call we have actually 3 children in our residence, 2 are in medical field. So one I am talking about my younger son, and also seen my daughter-in-law. So when there is a function also, at some functions, family functions and others also, they say, no dad, we don't come. We have some urgency or examination or something we have to prepare. Even after completion of your MBBS, MS, MD or super specialty also, they say that I am busy in the hospital. So I have seen the doctors, even the studying from MBBS first year to the 6 or 5.5 years and another 3 years plus 3 years. And even after that also, even at the age of the 70 or 80 also, they are always busy. They are losing really their personal life. Personal life means everybody feels that enjoy. But all the doctors will enjoy in serving the humankind. So that is why congratulations to all of you in joining the MBBS. It's a very, very hard job to get into MBBS. Your entrance examinations. Parents also, after you actually for the last 2 years of your 10+2, they try to help you in eating, try to drop you, try to help you in writing your records, and many things. Is it right or not? Is it required also? It is required. But now onwards, they will not help you. Up to +2, they helped you. Now you have to do everything for yourself. You are really, my son, when he was preparing for the even MBBS, I have seen, we never disturbed him. He never allowed us to disturb him. Even for the preparing for this, now he is pursuing the MS course in the NIMHANS, Bangalore. And during the preparation also, he never allowed us into his room. Actually, his entire room is filled with small slips with your, when I can't pronounce, as sir said, very tough words are there. Even joining the NIMHANS also in the first year, morning 6 o'clock to evening 10 o'clock, in the first year of he lost 5 kgs weight. So how much doctors are working, one will experience as a parent only. So I know. And my daughter-in-law also, as she said, after giving a beautiful girl 6 months back, for the last 3 months also, she is not there at residence. She is in the hospital, serving the patients, preparing for her examinations, and also coming at 11 o'clock or 10:30 or 12 o'clock and once again helping her child. So it's a very tough job, but you have chosen. But you will be respected like anything by the society. अरे डॉक्टर साहब आए, चलो आए, हमारा डॉक्टर अम्मा आए, जस्ट ऐसा. So that respect no profession will get. No profession. So when the patient is there, if you find out the particular diagnosis, sir said, they feel happy. You also feel happy. And if you touch them, they feel, yeah, doctor is there, I am saved. Even for smaller things and bigger things, you are touching the patient itself is a caring them, healing them. You are a bharosa. You are a confidence to them. Nobody will give it except doctor. They may be billionaires, they may be karodpati, but they require a word from doctor in their tough times. So you will be respected. You will be just like a god for them, not less than a god. I have also undergone surgery. In the last 60 years, I never joined in any hospital, but I met with an accident just 6 months back, 4.5 months back, and admitted into hospital and major surgery. And I have seen how many doctors came, how much, but many people comes and go. But when a doctor comes, the doctor saab jara ye dekho, X-ray dekho, CT dekho, or medicine dekho, tada. So that respect nobody will get or gain in the society except a doctor. So definitely you are fortunate, you are lucky, you are blessed, right? But how much hard work is there, nobody knows. So with your hard work only you came into this. So welcome to this medical profession, and definitely I wish you all to excel in your medical field. The second thing, the place about the Neelima and also the Hyderabad. Sir said actually Hyderabad is you can have all kinds of food. One Sunday you can go to some of the restaurants and also you can taste all Kannada, Tamilian, Malayali, Bengali, and also Jain, Gujarati, everything. And signature food of the Telangana is, what is it? Biryani. Dum biryani. Don't take every day. Yeah. So the food is good. It is you can have just like you can have if you want Kerala, it is there. So it's a mixture of all kinds of cultures in Hyderabad. Many people can speak Malayali, Tamil, Kannada, Marathi. So this is I think one of the best place in India which can have all states people live here. So there is no problem for you. Culturally you are not separated, you are mingled or you are merged in Hyderabad. So you are welcome to Hyderabad. So don't worry. So your not only parents, your friends, your relatives also are living here, don't worry. The third thing at Neelima, we have actually in this class, we have almost 10 states. The students representing students came from almost more than 10 states. And in the second and third years, almost 15 states. Here also the final almost 12 or 13 to take an admission and 187 came. So that is why at Neelima we are also coming out with very good, very big and technologically very sound hospital. The 1,000-bedded is coming up within another, from this month and onwards. Every month new wards will be added, new specializations will be added, and the existing 330 and also this 1,000, almost 1,400-bedded hospital, one of the biggest in Hyderabad, is actually within another 3 to 4 months it is coming up. And we are not compromising on the equipment, infra, and those things. You might have seen the college building and college facility, and almost 50% is given for the even corridors and enjoyment and anything, just like freely. You have seen this. So infrastructure we don't compromise. Infrastructure, we believe in the three mantra. One is the infra, the third one is the second one, the faculty. So backbone of the institution, backbone of any teaching. Third thing, creating an atmosphere. So infrastructure, that is our duty and responsibility. We are making it best, and also your laboratories, your hospital, your clinical experience, and we are fortunate in the last 3 years, we never got fake patients or the temporary patients. Whoever comes to our, those are the real patients only, even for any purpose. We never did, we don't require, we have enough people. So the clinical experience also, the another 1 month or 2 months, and you will be having a very best facility added. And we may get the PG courses in the second academic year only. Almost 10 courses will be, most around 10 to, we made an application, it is under process. In this week only we are planning, I think we are hoping and wishing we will get around 10 PG courses. When the PG course is there, we'll also be strengthened by your teaching and also other clinical experience. So we are also getting that. So the third one, the Neelima, is a place to learn, place to enjoy, place to take memories from this Neelima. Right? So it takes some time, only after some other area, other things also has to be, cosmetic changes has to be made. Another 6 months, this campus will become beautiful campus. So by end of your course, and this definitely, anybody comes here, they want to stay for at least 1 or 2 days. We'll make it. And definitely, this is also the Hyderabad, the Neelima, and also the teachers. You might have seen the Lakshmi Prasanna ma'am, under her leadership, they are very strict, but at the same time, they have empathy to students, because it's very difficult to even study, learn and all these things. They understand, and also they take you into confidence, your problems, your issues, your anything, and all the heads of the department, faculty also, and supported by and the senior administration. There are almost 60% the girl students are women, right? The administration is also more than 60% here. So don't worry, the Vice Chancellor ma'am is a woman, the CEO of the institution is a woman, the Dean of the institution is a woman, so no need, no problems. Definitely, the most of the students have most of the administrators are also here women, so no other problems. And finally, the parents, generally they think that up to 10th or 12th class, it is our duty. After 12th and they leave it. Today they are leaving. And I request them at least once in a, the people who reside in Hyderabad at least come once in a month. Once in a month, at least for in the first semester or first year. Or once in a 2 months. Or others, the people who are Maharashtra, it is only 4 or 5 hours or 6 hours. If they come by flight, it is the 1 hour. And most of their parents are also, maybe some of them are the professional doctors only. I have seen last year and first year and the second, third year students, their parents, most of them are they are into the doctor profession. So they don't get time. So I request time, वक्त नहीं मिलता, वक्त निकालना पड़ता. So you take some time to visit your children at Neelima, and please ask, you come, meet them, meet some students and also faculty, then how they are doing. So not by phone everything they say that okay, it's all right. So, and if there is a problem, they will come at the end and then it is a problem. We can't solve at the end. So we will be sending the information about their children, if they are in the hostel and other things. But we are also aware that when you are sending them to our institution, they are part of our children. But the parents, I request the parents, you come here, ask them, if there is a problem, please inform us so that we can solve it. So we think that till today they are your children. From today they are our children. It is not only Anuragians, they are not only Neelimans. So we take care, but at the same time we request the support of the parents. Please come and inform, please interact with them, so that, because learning MBBS is also, studying MBBS also very tough times. So you have to come and console if there is a tough times, if they are not understanding, if they are not able to concentrate, if they have, and if you come, definitely they will be, it will be, half of the problem will be solved. So I request all the parents, please visit once in a 2 months in the first academic year. So that in the second academic year you come once for 6 months you can come. But in the first academic year, please visit institution, ask them, tell us, so that we can make this, all the students will go out with a flying colors. So with these few words, I once again welcome all the students into Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences and Anurag University for their first year MBBS. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening and inspiring message. Now we move on to the next part of the program, the presentation of academic year plan. I take great pleasure in inviting Dr. Jagannath Fanindra, sir, Professor and Head Department of Biochemistry, to share the roadmap of the upcoming academic year.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, and my dear students, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah. Can all the students once stand up? All the students. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Shake your hands. Sit up. Yeah. So, firstly, on behalf of Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, I congratulate everyone for securing an admission into a prestigious college, Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. And as see all of you, I remember myself 2 decades back when I was a student attending the orientation session. There were many things running in my brain at that point of time. First thing, why did I choose medicine? Any answers? Be open. Any answers?
To save lives.
Good. Save life. Next. Any others? Practically there is one more thing along with that. To generate money, income. Isn't it? Be honest. So don't mere see it as a path of earning something, because as earlier speakers told, it's a wonderful and noble profession. But you have to develop some characteristics to adapt to that position. See, one of my friends was saying, service. Service is not easy. After 2 decades of my experience, I feel that initially I thought I could serve everything left and right. But service is a lot difficult. It's the most difficult thing. To do service, you should develop some characteristics. And that characteristics are inculcated, developed in this institution. Okay, for service, what characteristics you want to develop? What do you need to have for service? First, most important thing, patience. So try to develop patience. What's the next one? Hard work. You need to go through large volumes of knowledge. develop your skills, update your knowledge time and time. What's the next character you want to develop? Perseverance. What's the next one? Come on, guess. Dedication. What's the next one? What's the next one? Commitment. So you have chosen medicine by yourself because you want to do service. You can do service only if you can inculcate all these characteristics, and those characteristics you will inculcate through your medical training all these 5.5 years, and I challenge you that you yourself will be a completely different individual who can serve the community with your knowledge, skills, hard work, patience, perseverance, commitment. Are you ready for this journey? Yes or no? Here, no? Okay, if no means it's better you walk away from here. So it's an instinctive thing I can accept. So be ready for all these things. Be ready for the hardship. For what? To gain something which nobody can. See, as the earlier speaker said, you may go through different difficulties. Let me explain you my own difficulty when I was posted as a house surgeon. First day into a casualty. I was suffering with 101 fever. I couldn't get a leave off. In spite of that, I have to treat a patient with a fever. Imagine. That will be the condition where you are. But at the end of the day, when I have treated the patient holded my hands and said, "Thank you, doctor, you have done it." So the fever has gone, everything has gone. So that's the great thing about this profession. Right? So in the next few minutes, I just want to give you the glimpses of the academic program which is being run as per the NMC regulations at our institute, Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. So what are you here to gain? What exactly you want to gain? Be interactive. Don't feel shy. What do you want to gain here? Knowledge. Okay, only knowledge? What's the other thing you want to gain? Skill. What's the other thing you want to gain? Okay, it comes under skills only. Attitude. These are the three main things you learn all through this medical journey. Alright? And let's go to the course duration. MBBS, they say very tough course, rigorous training. Why? Because to gain knowledge, you need to go through much of literature. Try to have patience to learn the voluminous amount of knowledge. Secondly, to learn skill, you have to strain off yourselves. You should need to do almost all 12-hour shifts, 24-hour shifts, etc. So let's have a few glimpses regarding this MBBS course. Already you know it's a Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. So what's the course duration? 5.5. How is it split? So 4.5 years plus 1 year of internship. Okay, let's now try to think out what do you do this 4.5 years? How is it divided or fractionated according to NMC? You have two sciences which you learn through 4.5 years. The first one is called basic science. The second one is called clinical science. And the basic science is again divided into two phases. Phase 1 MBBS, where you have core basic science. You'll be learning about the anatomy of the human body, the functioning physiology of human body, and you will be reading about the metabolism of the human body in the phase 1 MBBS under basic science. That is for 1 year of duration. After you pass the first year, phase 1, you move to phase 2. The phase 2 phase is called as paraclinical phase. Why do you say it is paraclinical? You'll be attending the clinical sessions. Along with that, you'll be learning some subjects. So what are those subjects? You again deal with drugs, pharmacology, pathology, disease, microbiology, infections. So that phase is again for 1 year of duration. Once you complete the paraclinical phase, so the basic science phases are done. Now you move into clinical phase, clinical sciences, which is again divided into final part 1, final part 2. So these are core clinical sciences which you see day in, day out, which comprise of medicine, surgery, gynecology, speech, orthopedics, dermatology, anesthesia, radiology, psychiatry, ENT, ophthalmology, SPM, and forensic. Is it easy spelling them? How many subjects do you have in medicine? Anybody strong answer? 19. Yeah, 19, of course. 20. So all these subjects you need to master. So even the clinical science, again, you have the examination in the final part 1. And you have again examinations of the final part 2. After doing all these things, breaking your brains, literally. So you come to a provisional registration where you serve under internship period of 12 months, where you get trained enough in treating the patient. That is called internship program. Okay, now let us see how to study. Always have the questions in your mind. With my 20 years of experience, I can say one thing, that whenever you are learning something, have an interest and think logically. Don't say that I'm reading for examination, I have to get out of it. Don't do all this stuff. Try to put 4 questions. What, when, why, how. Put these 4 questions, naturally you'll get an answer. Now our first question is, so how I will be taught regarding knowledge? So how you are taught regarding knowledge? There are many ways of teaching which NMC has directed us, through didactic lectures, through small group discussions where you discuss and learn in a peer group. Third thing, integrated teaching, where you learn about a topic through and through across all the phases. And the last one is self-directed learning. So these are the different ways how you learn the subject. Got it? Right. I remember one sloka which one of my seniors told when I came to MBBS, and I was literally struggling to get through each and every phases. I had very hardship. He told me one very good sloka from Sanskrit, of course you know. Acharyat Paramadatte. What is it? Acharyat Paramadatte. Padam Shishya Swamedhaya. Padam Shishya Swamedhaya. Sab Brahmacharibhya Padam. Sab Brahmacharibhya Padam. Padam Kala Kramena Cha. Did anybody understand what I uttered? There are 4 different phases of learning. The first thing, what did I say? Acharyat Paramadatte. Param means 1/4. The 1/4 of learning comes from Susruta of teacher. From teacher. Second one, Padam Shishya Swamedhaya. By your own learning, you get the 1/4 of learning. Third one, Sa Brahmacharibhya Padam. The peer group learning, you get 1/4 of the knowledge. Padam Kala Kramena Cha. Once you experience, get exposed to different patients, the learning will get reiterated. You become an expert. That is how you learn. That is how we teach you at Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, how to gain the knowledge. Apart from knowledge, what do you need to gain? Skill. So we train you in various skills required for you to practice as a primary care physicians. So those are taught in practical hours by different mechanisms called as DOAP. Demonstration, observation, assistance, and performance. We hold your little hands and make sure that you learn the particular skill. And the third learning is about attitude, which NMC wanted all the graduates to learn from the beginning. So the attitude is termed in the form of ATCOM sessions. ATCOM means attitude, ethics, communication. So these are the different ways you learn knowledge, skill and attitude throughout the entire duration of courses, throughout these 5.5 years. And lastly, one most important word regarding assessment. There is a continuous ongoing assessment of your learning, either in the knowledge or in the skills. So assessment, we have two types of assessment in MBBS. One is called formative assessment, the other is called summative assessment. Summative assessment is your final examination, which you sit at the end of the 1 year. And to write a particular final examination, summative, you need two important things. Let me tell you, share you at the first itself. What are those, sir? First thing, you should have enough amount of attendance during the lecture hours and the practicals. And remember these two magic numbers. You need to have 75% of attendance in the theory, 80% of attendance in the practical session to get a hall ticket to sit for the final examination. So that is the first thing. Second thing, unless or until you pass your internal assessment examinations, you can't sit for your final exam. And those internal assessments are called as formative assessments. You have 3 internal assessments, just like while you are schooling, you had something called as quarterly, half-yearly, pre-final, the same way internal assessment. And at Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, as a part of formative assessments, we also have portion completion tests, just like your unit tests. We have 5 portion completion tests. And we teach you, we train you, and we assess you equally. So once you complete all the formative assessment, then only you can go for a summative assessment. And once you pass the summative assessment, you can shift to the next grade of the learning. And here again, one more magic number I want to tell you. Passing criteria. You need to get at least 40% in theory, at least 40% in practical, and overall 50% in a particular subject to go to the next phase of learning. And let me share with you 2 most important things. We have 2 breaks, one after the first year and the second one in the final year. That is, if you don't pass the phase 1 of the basic sciences, biochemistry, anatomy, physiology, you can't move to the next phase of learning. And if you don't complete your final year subjects, medicine, surgery, gynae, orthopedics, you can't get permission to practice internship. Please bear this in mind. And the last one, I want to share with you the NMC guidelines. A candidate or student is given only 4 attempts to clear his phase 1 of basic sciences. And the second one, the entire MBBS course has to be completed within 10 years of registration. Got it? So don't get into heat of this. They never require. So don't worry about all these things. This is only for you to know the things of the course curriculum, not to threaten you, okay, not to get afraid of anything. One most important thing, as us students told, as our chairmen are told, we act as your parents. We take some of your strains. We make sure that you gain enough knowledge and skill in a right way. Got it? So try to enjoy your life. Amidst of this hardship, try to smile, try to enjoy, and have your own life in this particular journey of MBBS. So with this small note, let's all meet again, once again, and have a very enjoyable, joyful learning. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for outlining such a comprehensive and well-structured academic plan. Now we move on to one of the most significant and symbolic moments of this event, the white coat ceremony and Hippocratic oath. It is now my honor to invite Dr. Uday Kumar Sir, Professor and Head Department of Anatomy, to lead the white coat ceremony and administer the Hippocratic oath to our first MBBS students.
Good afternoon, respected dignitaries on the dais and my fellow faculties. Students who are sitting in this main hall, students sitting in the other hall, I request you please wear the aprons. Students in the other hall, please wear the aprons. Okay, right. Students who are standing in the back side, please come forward. You can stand on the stage in the passage part. Okay. Students standing back side, please come forward. First of all, there is a Hippocratic oath. What is this Hippocratic oath and why we should take Hippocratic oath? First, what it is? It is a set of certain rules and regulations or the guidelines where a student has to pledge before entering into the medical school or a medical profession. It reminds doctors of their ethical duties towards the parents, patients and society. Students, please come forward. Please come forward. Yeah. Students, please stand. Yes, so it is traditionally attributed to Hippocrates. He is a Greek physician and often we call him as a father of medicine. And now, why we should take a Hippocratic oath? A small case scenario where a terminally ill cancer patient is suffering from pain and all type of sufferings a patient is having. He or she asks a doctor for help to end it quickly, means give a death, poison to him. So here in a given situation, the doctor has already pledged with a Hippocratic oath, so he forbids this procedure, that is euthanasia, right? So rather, he counsels the patient and the relatives. Okay, so he does this because he has already been pledged in first year Hippocratic oath. So students, kindly wherever you are standing, please raise your right hands. I think Hippocratic oath is in your bag. Please take it out. Please take a sheet. It's in your bag. It's in your kit given. Right? So left hand the paper, right hand please keep it forwards like this, as if pledging way. Okay. Repeat what I am saying. Right, everyone is ready? Students? As a member of medical profession, I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity. The health and well-being of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will not permit consideration of age, disease or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will respect the secrets that are confined in me even after the patient has died. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity and in accordance with good medical practice. I will foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical professions. I will give to my teachers, colleagues and students the respect and the gratitude that is their due. I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of healthcare. I will attend to my own health, well-being and abilities in order to provide care of highest standards. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I will make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Congratulations, students. Welcome to Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Uday sir, for guiding our students through this defining moment. As we come close to this memorable event, it is a time to express our heartfelt gratitude to all those who made this occasion a grand success. Now I invite Dr. Zia-ul Haq sir, Associate Professor, Department of Anatomy, Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, to deliver the vote of thanks. Sir, we request you to kindly come forward and extend the words of appreciation to everyone who contributed for the success of today's program.
Good afternoon, one and all. I am Dr. Zia-ul Haq, Associate Professor of Department of Anatomy, Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, and I am part of this institution since inception in 2023. It is both of privilege and moment of deep satisfaction to stand before you today and deliver a vote of thanks on this significant occasion. At the utmost, on behalf of Anurag University and Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences, I express our heartfelt gratitude to Almighty God and for His divine blessing and grace. It is through His benevolence that we have gathered here to celebrate the beginning of another academic year. I would like to express our profound gratitude to our Honorable Chairman Sir, Dr. Palla Rajesh Reddy Sir, and your visionary leadership and unflinching commitment have been the cornerstone of this institution progress. Sir, your guidance and constant encouragement have been instrumental in shaping this institution into what it is today, a center of excellence in new age of healthcare. Our heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor of Anurag University, Dr. Archana Mantri Madam, for her valuable guidance in multidisciplinary domains. Madam, your steadfast support and dedication to academic excellence have shaped the growth of our institution and success of this event. We are equally indebted to our Vice Chairman, Professor Balaji Udla Sir, for his insightful directions and meticulous approach to quality. Sir, your attention to detail and excellence has profoundly influenced both of our administrative endeavors. We have also a deep thankful to our distinguished CEO, Srimati Neelima Madam, for her invaluable presence and inspiring efforts. Madam, your visionary leadership and tireless dedication have been pivotal to the success and progress of our organization. Your ability to blend compassion with excellence has made a lasting impact on everyone associated with Neelima Institute of Medical Sciences. Your energy, enthusiasm and ability to lead by example motivate us to continuously strive for the excellence. I would like to express my gratitude to Mr. Ashish Patil sir, CEO of Neelima Hospital, for continuous support for the students in the clinical postings. I would like to express our deep gratitude to our beloved Dean Madam, Dr. Lakshmi Prasanna, for her constant support, guidance and leadership. Madam, your commitment to the academic growth and institutional excellence has been a source of strength and inspiration to us all. I would like to thankful to Dr. M. Srinivas sir, Dean of Admissions, for supporting in the admissions. A warm note of greeting and appreciation to all the parents present here today. Your participation reflects your commitment to your child, medical education and successful career. We are honored by the trust you have placed in us and look forward to partnering with you in shaping the future of your ward with care, discipline and excellence. A heartfelt thanks due to all our head of the department, committee coordinators and faculty members for their dedication, teamwork and contribution for making this event success. A special thanks to the 2023 and 24 batch for their enthusiasm, creativity and active participation in organizing this program. Finally, our sincere appreciation to the technical support team, including the electrical, IT, computer and sanitation departments, for their behind the scenes efforts in ensuring everything ran smoothly. Once again, I thank each and everyone, one of our valuable presence and support. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. There's a small announcement. There will be an orientation program for the students about the college and the hospital in the same hall, 2 to 4 p.m. So we conclude the wonderful ceremony. Let us now rise for the national anthem, a tribute to our nation and reminder of unity, pride and values that binds us all as Indians. I request everyone to stand in attention for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request everyone to join for the lunch. Thank you.